Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And the build didn't even start yet. Y'all the realest ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. Ladies, sometimes the problem is you. Or matter of fact, should I say, ladies, are you the problem? Let me say it like that. No, I got a video for y'all today. Shout out to Kitty J Rose, gorgeous black woman, man. Let's get into it. I had somebody send this to me on TikTok, so I cannot wait to see what she got to say, man. Let's get it.
So I wanted to share this with you all, and I'm probably going to catch some heat for it, but I decided to go ahead and be open about it. So there's a couple that I helped a couple of months back in regards to the relationship, right? And I knew that it wasn't going to work. I knew it wasn't going to work, but I couldn't tell them that it wasn't going to work. I just had to do whatever I could, give them as many exercises to practice, to utilize in the relationship, to implement, to see if it could work. But I knew deep down in my heart that it probably wasn't going to work, right? And I'm only saying this because I know a lot of times women feel like they can do no wrong. And the crazy thing about it is the man is in an outstanding relationship now. And the woman, it's not. She's suffering. She's going through it. So she reached out to me, and this is
real quick before she switch gears. Real quick. And I say this, I said this multiple times, fellas. They'll always try to make it seem like it's you, right? They'll say, man, it's you, or you this, or you that, this, that, and a third. But the minute I left you was the minute I was able to level up, get into a successful relationship, get this, get that. Clearly, you were the problem, and here you are still single. I said this in whatever video I said this. I can't even name it anymore. I said this in whatever video I said this in. Well, I was saying, like, it's crazy because I'm literally doing better than all of my exes. And I'm not saying that to like big myself up or be big headed or anything like that. I'm saying it because it's the damn truth. I am doing better than all of them. So what's going on? You heard what she said. She said, yo, the man is in a successful relationship and she's still damn single. But let's keep going. I need to hear this.
This is a story I want to tell you. So she goes, Kitty, I did everything that you told me to do, blah, 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 blah. And mind you, I've talked to this man already. He's reached out to me. And everything that I taught them, everything I told them, utilize, implement, he's doing it now in the relationship that he is in. That was just the wrong woman. And I'm sorry, baby, if you see this video, I know I've already told you, you were just not the woman. So she asked me, Kitty, what did I do wrong? And I said, do you want me to be wrong with you? And she said, yes. Okay. So I told her, okay.
It's funny because I got so many female friends, right? So many homegirls. And when it comes to situations, something similar to this, and they'll say, oh, well, tell me what I did wrong. And I tell them, a lot of the times they get mad at me, but I want to hear if she got mad at her. Let's go.
Okay. You had this princess syndrome where you felt like it always had to be me, and everything that I said went. And that if I was not right, he was not going to be happy. You belittled him. You emasculated him. I said, you didn't watch your tone. You reacted before you responded. You didn't take time to comprehend what it was that he was saying. And he heard you nagging instead of actually listening. You waited to play that number plus one game. Okay, this is a number of things that you have done to me that he's telling you. And then you say, well, this is a number of things that you have done to me plus one. You had a warped mindset to where you believe that, hey, it's going good right now and I need a little bit of attention. So bad attention is better than no attention. Instead of understanding that now you are transitioning into a healthier space. So there's going to be peace. It is going to be serene, but you didn't know how to adapt to peace and serenity because of your chaos from your childhood and your past traumas. You brought those into this relationship and you blamed him for the mistakes of your partner. I asked her, do you want me to continue? Because the list can go on. And everything that I told you to do, as you're saying you did it, you did not. You went back to what it is that you knew. And she said, well, Kitty, can I get him back? You can't get him back. You lost him, and you should not be worrying about getting a partner back until you fix yourself. And the only way.
How did I know she was going to say that? How did I know she was going to say that? 20 seconds left. I got so much to say, but we'll just let it go. We'll just let it go because
to fix yourself, as I always say, ladies, is to be accountable for your shit. And I understand it sucks when they move on, but I'm glad that he moved on because he was ready. It was the right time for him, and you were the wrong person.
Shout out to Kitty J Rose, KITTIEJROSE. Shout out to her. Shout out to her. Yeah. But you always hear, oh, men aren't trying to get into a relationship. Men aren't trying to settle down and be committed to one woman. Men aren't trying to do. Every time you hear these types of things from whatever woman you hear it from, right? Every time you hear these types of topics, these types of conversations, it's always the same thing. Women point a finger at men. Like men is just the scum of the goddamn earth. What did she say towards the end of the video? He was ready. You weren't. She didn't even try to work on herself. Number one, she probably didn't even hear half of the things that she was critiquing her on. How do I know this? Because what she asked at the end, oh, do you think I can get him back? Should I get him? How do I get him back? What the hell you mean? How do you get him back? Girl, he's already gone. That's a lost cause. And it's like she said towards the middle of the video, why don't you focus on yourself and get yourself right? Had traumatic problems, she said, from childhood, traumatic experiences from previous exes that you brought into this current relationship, blaming him for it. He has nothing to do with that, anything like that. Those are the types of things that happen. It remind me so much of my ex, honestly, y'all, if I'm being brutally honest. It reminded me so much of my ex because my ex, my most recent ex, the Trinidadian chick I was telling everybody about, the most recent ex that I was with, it was the same thing. Same thing. Traumatic experiences, verbal abuse, physical abuse from her, from her mother, other abuses from people that was around her. Me and her was together for 4 and a half, damn near 5 years. I didn't know any of this until about 1.5 years, 2 years later, when I started noticing little things, and I'm just like, I started paying attention more, and I started asking certain questions. I started doing this, that, and third. And she finally told me, damn near 2.5, 3 years in a relationship, she finally told me everything that was happening. And I'm thinking to myself, damn, what do I go from here? Like, I need to do the best that I can. I'm already in love with her. I need to do the best I can to get her, right, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. And I did the best that I could, but it's only so much that you can do before it's just like, yo, listen, I'm done. She asked a great question. She said, hey, yo, listen, do you want me to keep going or should I stop now? And what did the woman say? Oh, do you think that I can get him back? She wasn't even listening to the damn woman. Which is the reason why you have a lot of dating coaches now, such as what was her name? Rebecca Lynn Pope and all the other ones that come out here and say, hey, yo, listen, I am no longer trying to matchmake women because it's damn near impossible. They don't know what the hell they want. They're constantly changing their minds, all this, that, and the third. I understand it now. Kendra G, another one, put out if I remember, I put that at the top, put out a video talking about, yo, what has she learned in the last 3 years? She said, yo, I've learned that these women don't know what the hell is going on. They have unrealistic dating standards, blah, 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 blah. But let them tell it. We are the problem. And if it was not for people like Rebecca Lynn Pope, Kendra G, and women like her that have, obviously, mainly female friends who can come out here and say and have these type of platforms to speak on this and say, hey, yo, listen, nah, she was the problem. She was the issue. It wasn't him. He was perfect. He's in a perfect relationship now. Ladies, sometimes the problem is you. Ladies, I'm still trying to decide if I should call it that or should I call it ladies, you are the problem. I'm still trying to figure it out. But yeah, ladies, sometimes you are the problem. I refuse to believe, or I refuse to understand. I refuse to believe that ladies, let's just say you are 25, let's just say you are 30, let's move it up a little bit. Let's say you're a 28, 30-year-old woman. Beautiful as ever, in shape, all this, that, or third. but you still can't find a man. You just having, number one, that attraction level, being beautiful, being attractive, is going to get guys to get at you 24/7 regardless. This is a gorgeous woman. I wish she wouldn't use all that goddamn filter, but she's a gorgeous woman. I wish I could see her more naturally, but you know, whatever, it is what it is. But these are the types of things that I've been talking about. But I'm sitting there thinking to myself, damn, I was about to say something. I can't remember what I was about to say, but that's fine. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, damn, what's going on? Just like she said, something must be wrong with you because this man hasn't left you and got into a successful relationship. Probably about to be married in another year or two. But let women tell it. Women, oh, well, the men, they're not trying to get in a relationship with us. They don't want to take us out on dates. There are several. I've met several. If we just talk about black men and black women, I've met several black men similar to me, only wanting a black woman, taking them serious, taking them out on dates, trying to be, proactive as far as being in a committed, serious relationship. I know several of men that's literally like me. I'm not trying to hear that, lady, black women in particular, but ladies, I'm not trying to hear that. I am not trying to hear that. I met so many black men like me that was literally similar to me as far as like dating black women, right? I met so many black men similar to me when I was doing my master's program. I refuse to believe that y'all are not finding them. Maybe y'all are finding them. Maybe y'all do see us. Y'all just don't want us until y'all become baby mamas of three kids from 3 different men. But by that time, we already done moved on. We still gonna smash, but we gonna keep moving, man. But no, seriously, man. I want y'all to comment down below and let me know what y'all thought about this video, man. Again, shout out to Kitty J Rose, man. Y'all make sure y'all go over to TikTok and tell her I sent you. Yeah, man. Thanks for watching. Please, if you haven't, hit the subscribe button, man. Also, too, hit that bell symbol so anytime you upload, notifications will pop up and alert you. Also, too, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that share. I love whatever you know your comments, if any. So until next time, please, man, be safe, America.